shit, we're already live. Hello and welcome to the Legends of Tabletop podcast, where time doesn't matter and we don't know the rules. We are getting back to our Deadlands game tonight. It's been quite a while and quite an adventure to get to where we are now, but we are happy to be back. We'll give a bit of a recap here. So we took a mission to head down towards Derryford. There was a group that had gone out to investigate or to check in on the town. They did not return, so we took the mission to go down there. As we pulled up to the town, there was no one around. There were apparently no cook fires. There was no smoke. There was no people. Figuring that maybe something happened and everybody was like holed up at the church because there was, an attack on the town or whatever. Well, it wasn't. Well, it was kind of that, but not really. Like, it was an internal sort of thing. So we go in and like there's people that look horribly desiccated. Some of them are rotting. But as we enter into the building, which smells like an abattoir, the dead, I'm using air quotes, people turn around to look at us. And that's unnerving, to say the least. There was a Shoggoth-like amalgamation of bodies, I think, or something. Or was it just one undead guy? I don't remember.
Technically, it was some sort of writhing mass in the skin of a person.
Still
so something was wearing the appearance of the sergeant who was in charge of the squad that went down to investigate. Yeah.
The creature is wearing the skin of the sergeant. Totally not good, not cool. So that was really bad. There was combat, shooting, burning things. We wound up killing it. We wound up burying the body afterwards. We ran into Cyrus, we ran into the doctor. He was at the what do you call it? The inn, the tavern. He was all freaked out. He was locked in there. Doc talks to Cyrus.
I have Lucy and Cole as the doctor. No,
that could be. I just have the Doc. Doc talks to Cyrus.
Cyrus Doctor is small Lucy graveyard. And Cole. It's Lucy and Cole. Yep.
Looks like something had crawled out of the graveyard, and the priest was also buried there. I guess he had died before. Anyway, we burned the church down because dead bodies and monsters and shit, and then we left. So that's about sums it up, more or less.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good summary. So the posse gets ready to ride at dawn.
Oh, are you going to do the announcer voice again?
Slow journey.
It's not doing it.
Is it not doing it?
It's not doing it.
Wait, it's not doing it? That's what I wanted. I was going to do I wanted to do the narrator.
It still sounds like super cool, though.
It still sounds wait. Now I know why. Because I think it's... Oh God! That would have been so much more impressive.
Just do another take with the other one.
Right. Is now available?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Take two.
Very white. Thank you.
It's a good filter. There's a couple of new ones. There's a Trump one. It doesn't sound enough like it. I feel like, but it's pretty funny. I will not roam the entire game in that voice, I promise. You came across the business. Anyway, all right.
Even that cough had like some gravitas.
Thanks. Yeah, to deal with it. Sit there. Damn. The posse gets ready to run at dawn. Dr. Lucy and Cole Little Toe, they head out to report back to the home base.
So we are going to do a ride check because essentially you're going to ride back.
Oh boy.
And it does have stakes. So you're
no.
basically do a ride at, it looks like this says, I think it actually said -2 was the interesting thing.
Oh, good.
There is literally no way I can pass this.
It says make a riding roll -2 after each week's travel. And if you fail, then you gain another level of fatigue. I think some of you did gain a level of fatigue on the way here, potentially. I thought someone failed. And then on a critical fail, you gain 2 levels of fatigue.
Are we actually hoofing it, or are we sort of taking our time? I guess that's the question, right?
It just means if any time you're riding.
Travel. Okay.
Riding is not it's not like they show in the movies. It actually really beats the shit out of you. So
Yeah, your ass hurts.
Yeah.
it takes a lot of work to ride.
I didn't realize we're that kind of posse.
Was it Brokeback Deadlands? Is that what we're playing? It's a beautiful movie, people. Watch it. So yeah, I mean, I guess you could have also taken riding. Some people do have a riding skill, like actual skill, right?
Oh yeah, I got a D4 in it.
Me too. We roll a D6 for this, right? We still roll the wild card?
It's whatever your skill is, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, skill plus wild die.
I got a 7 total.
Oh, I forgot about the wild. I forgot about the wild die.
Oh yeah, you could. There you go, Jesse.
I'm sorry, you said skill plus wild die, or the wild die is its own thing?
You roll them both together.
No, they're each separate.
I got a 4 on both.
So if you're riding, if your die maxes, so if you rolled a D4 and got a 4, roll it again.
Close. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, got a 1. So 5 total.
I got a 9.
You know,
Nice.
I purposely kept my ride at D4.
Me too.
That being said, with the -2, I got a 13.
Wow!
Oh, at -2, I
Stupid
got a 5.
wild die exploded twice.
That's great. You're doing these types of things. You're doing circles. You know?
I'm standing on it, surfing my horse.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's great. You're like doing the thing where you're on the side. You're like running on the side of it.
Right.
On the other side. We all have sore asses, and you're just like you're fine.
I'm like, this is cool. I'm good.
This is great.
Can ride another week.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they have a chart for
I think it took us 2 days to get there on the way out.
Oh yeah, so I don't remember, but I don't think I would have my recollection of what I would do, since I am me, would be a no negative penalty in that case, because it's not a full week. So yeah, I don't think you would include the penalty.
Okay.
And I think isn't a
Trespass
4
Neil
or better, right?
4 or better.
Yeah, it's always
4 or
based
better.
off of a 4.
Yeah. So you have get a 4 or better, and you don't have the penalty because it seems ludicrous to think I would have charged you the full week when it was only a couple days ride. But yeah.
So there is a -2 though.
Nope.
There's not.
No -2.
All right.
Just get a 4 or better. I think Johnathan was the only one that failed last time also, because he has no riding skill and very at all, I think, right?
Who, me?
Yeah. I think you failed last time, no?
I've got a D8 in riding.
It was
Then
probably
I'm
me
remembering-
because I'm the one with the D4. So
I think you passed them all last time because you wanted to fail and didn't.
oh, that's right. I did want to fail, just like this time too.
I mean, maybe no one did then. So
It won't let me.
I
Yeah.
don't think anyone did this time, right?
I'll take it. If you think somebody failed, I'll take it. It could have been bad. Because that means I failed this time too. So just take me.
Well, technically, if we wanted to litigate there's a recording.
I'll plead
I
guilty.
hope. But otherwise, I thought I remembered that. But if you have at D4, I'm guessing you didn't fail either. Maybe I was just
all right, fine.
Maybe we failed. Maybe you failed, and then we were like, "Oh wait!" And you roll a wild die, which we did.
That's
with
right.
Jesse just
That
now.
sounds a lot. That sounds.
And
like,
so that sounds a lot like what we would and just did. So we probably did fine. Yeah. So did anyone fail that one?
Nope.
Okay.
We're the best riders in the fucking West.
We're awesome.
How's doing?
Well, yeah, he looks. Yeah, I would say he's not. It doesn't look comfortable. He's not the best rider. You would imagine he's used to a stagecoach at least, or train for most of his travel. So your guess was it was a definitely more leisurely pace, or maybe they even had a coach to take him to the town. Because yeah, he's certainly not an equestrian.
That's fair.
Yeah. Other than that, if you guys aren't doing anything else extraneous before you get back to Denver and ride back to agency headquarters.
I think on the way, right? Like, now, are we gonna tell him about what we saw? I mean, that's not right. I mean, do you think he knew that that's what was going on?
You mean the
I
lieutenant?
mean, that is the whole entire point that we've been out here, right?
We have to tell him.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
It ain't like
all right.
It ain't like we're keeping any of this a secret now.
Right? He made that long speech and said some really weird stuff during it. I get the feeling that he may have expected this more than we might have.
Okay, that's fair enough. It threw me for quite a loop. I don't quite have a recollection of that meeting anymore. It just that was something.
It was a long and boring speech for sure.
I keep forgetting how green y'all are.
It was long 2 days ago.
Damn.
I aged a lot. Aged a lot.
Hey,
in the
listen,
last 2 days.
we got the speech, we rested. It was a 2-day ride out here. We fought, rested again. It's been like 5 days.
You know what? That is true, Jacob. But you're forgetting about the drinking. And you didn't partake, if I remember correctly, from the video that I just watched. There was a lot of good stuff about you sniffing that whiskey.
My friends,
you ain't got to remind me, all right?
My friends sent me a link to the podcast. And I said, I really enjoyed that.
That's what I watched. Trying to remember what voice I used. I was cracking up. That was really, really fun part of that.
I'm really trying to remember. I know what your handler is like, but I was really trying to remember how like foppish I made the doctor. I think it was more like C-3PO-ish, I think. So
yeah, Johnathan kicked that guy right in the nuts. You remember that?
That was amazing. It was very nice. Very nice to see. It was good. It was a nice solidifying moment for our group. We really did get closer that day.
I just want to point out as well that he did start it.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I mean, the man deserved a beating. I don't know that I would have kicked him in the nuts is all.
I would have. And I look over to Johnathan. Respect, Johnathan.
It's bad.
I hear a chime, and maybe I got hit in the head the last time. I don't know what that is.
I don't like that. It sounds.
it's the bells of Revelation.
Lord Almighty, they're coming.
There's only 2 more left before the apocalypse.
I can't be around this. Is like modern technology already that goes. I can't be around it. Who's doing that?
I actually don't know if that's actually in the Bible. I'm getting that entirely from the movie Red State.
Probably
because where I get most of my information, Kevin Smith movies. Was accurate material. I mean,
Oh,
I mean, 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 I mean,
I guess if we're all in agreement, then that we let the lieutenant know what we saw, and well, I guess this is the kind of thing that he's got us working on. Then,
Honestly, I don't know what we just saw, so maybe he can explain it once we get back. And I'll kind of look over at the doctor. He's not going to be any help.
No. He won't be any help, but it may also not be for us to understand, just to report and then move on to the next thing. But it would be nice.
Neil, I have a little bit of studying in the occult. Would I have known what that was?
It was an abnormal skin suit.
I think, yeah, it's so.
Would you like me to roll for it so you don't have to make something up in case I fail?
Oh no, I was saying I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out what the penalty is for the
Okay.
lack of knowledge of, like, I think it's like, do you know anything at all? Kind of, if you pass the test, it's more like I can give you some hints about things about its nature, but the penalty is more based on, like, outside of character knowledge. They don't necessarily know all of these supernatural shit. You're at, like, the early stages, so, like, they expected something bad.
Yeah.
And probably super, or like Ghost Rock supernatural, the thundering related, something with some power that was, supernatural, supernormal, whatever, right? Was involved because, like, his best sergeant got taken out, or, like, hadn't reported back. He's like, there's no chance this is good. And why don't we send these talented, why don't you send the crack team of misfits, right? So that's what the whole, it's the pulp genre. So, yeah. So that's basically so I'm going to say a negative. I'll do a -2, but you'll not get, like, the exact sort of things. Even if you succeed.
Well, even I was figuring, like, so the way I have, like, his background is basically, oh god, what was the name of the vampire hunter, that movie?
Van Helsing.
Van Helsing. You know how he was part of, like, that priesthood, but not really, kind of thing. Like, that's why I expect Jake. So, like, maybe, like, they threw a book at him and was like, "Here, look at the shit that you could run across," and he, like, maybe saw it in a book. Yeah.
Or I think I know what I'm going to say if you succeed, so that's good. Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, I got a 6 on the wild.
Oh.
So that's an 8 total.
Okay.
With the -2 is back down to a 6.
Ooh. Okay. Because this is how I roll. We're gonna go with, that was a pretty good success. That's actually it's not a raise, right?
It's not a raise, but yeah.
But it's pretty good. You don't know, like, a name, like it.
Right.
It's not been some cataloged, creature like a goblin or a minotaur or something, right?
Right.
But there are, sort of similar type creatures that were demonic in nature and would essentially, infect or, take over a host, a person, in order to sort of spread evil. And based on these, you kind of focus, you're like, wait a minute, that's weird. The pastor, the sergeant, had said, like, oh, more people to join my flock. And so it suggests some, divine / demonic type nature to the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it would not be gravitating toward the church. Like, if he wasn't a priest to start, right? It was a sergeant, so I take like on the church as So, yeah, let's go with that. I think that's enough.
Yeah. So basically, when Lester's like, what was that? And it was like, well, I'd read just tad about demonic possessions and such, and basically that's what we were kind of dealing with. There was a demon that you ever get you see someone who gets like a cut and it starts to get like infected and all pussy and such.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's basically what happened to this guy. So we
got demonic pus in him.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, if it hadn't have been for the dead people in the pews, you could have just said that maybe just a man who had lost his mind cut someone and put on their skin, but they were dead.
Oh yeah, I mean demons can have all kind of powers. It kind of varies from demon to demon. But yeah, I mean this one just happened to like puppeting it around the dead.
Hmm.
Kind of like a little corpse puppet.
Lester crosses himself.
I like this. I think you should bring this demon pus story straight to Barrett, and I just can't wait to hear how that goes. It was truly gross and disgusting.
And really, none of that explanation made any of this sound any better.
Oh no, it definitely shouldn't. There was absolutely nothing right about what happened.
Cyrus is just like riding and just staring off like demon pus. Mm-hmm. Can't wait to hear that. Can't wait to hear this conversation.
All right. If you guys aren't doing anything else in particular, you get back into I'd say you get back in the evening, sort of evening time, or you were actually got to the town, I think, around in the sort of late afternoon, early evening. It wasn't dark, I don't think, when you guys went in, or like when you guys got to the place. So it's probably just before. It's like kind of dusk or a little earlier. As you get in, the doctor, you go to sort of the agency quote office. There is sort of a building that they are operating out of. They don't obviously own, and the theater is actually a theater, so they don't have a base in there. That's where you met, sort of the auditorium of this big theater originally. And so you go to sort of the offices. Barrett is not there. At this point, it's just sort of like a watch, like a, sergeant on, sort of administration guy. If someone comes in, they have like 24-hour right person all around the clock. So, so it's just like, hi there. You have something
Howard,
to report?
Yeah, we just came back from Derryford, and we have a report for Lieutenant Barrett.
And what is your name, sir?
Lester Boyd.
He starts fumbling through some papers. There's
you okay, son?
Like
that's too many papers. Mm-hmm. That's just too many papers for you.
He's shuffling. He's like, Boyd. You said Lester Boyd?
Yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you on the list. Barrett is in at 8 a.m. in the morning, and you will report then any of your findings. the doctor.
Son, I believe around here they call it 0800.
Well, sure, yeah. Well, a lot of the new recruits aren't really used to military time, so I just go with the colloquial, if you will. Because
hey, none of that language around here, boy.
Yeah, watch your mouth.
Anyway, yeah. So, I mean, unless there's something pressing,
Jacob, we need to see Barrett. Jacob, tell him about your whole demon pus theory.
Oh no, it's nothing that this boy probably hasn't heard already.
But I think he would probably.
You've been around demonic possessions and such, right? Multiple people inside a body and all.
Yeah, you know all about
all
that.
over the place. You've seen that.
Hold on.
You've seen like demon blood and pus and everything spewing out.
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you want, I could draw you a picture.
He's got pictures.
Is this an emergency? Question number 1. Has the danger been eliminated?
This is one of them bureaucratic.
With aggression.
Okay, I'll check yes. If yes, this is not an emergency. You can report this tomorrow morning when Barrett is. You want me to go and wake him up?
No, son.
You know what?
I doing a good job.
Unkilled. People around here come and report things being killed. They say, "Oh, my friend got ate. A monster ate my friend, or a fucking witch cursed my ding dong, or something." And I hear it all. And I'm just saying, you guys look like you're in pretty good shape, and you even got this guy. I'm just reading the notes here. Yeah, he was sent. I mean, there's none of the sergeant or his people or any of the squad left.
No, they're all dead.
Yeah, we didn't bring any of them back.
Yeah.
Just the doctor here. And what should?
Yeah, I mean, I can file all this in a report. You can just tell me the story. I'll file a report. But I mean, Barrett will give you your next orders. I mean, this is a job.
Yeah, know what? No, we've been riding for several days. My rear hind is sore beyond belief. I'm gonna welcome the few hours rest that we can get.
I mean, that's what I would do if I were you. And I am supposed to let any of the surviving members of the initial recruits know that the tab at the saloon is on us within reason, please. Just don't go crazy, okay? But dinner and all that. Anytime you're in town, but don't be ordering bottles of whiskey for the whole place. We'll see it.
I cannot wait to order another mineral water.
But I will say it is on the agency while you are in town. And Barrett, I will put you on the list. I'll even put you first on the list. You'll be the first to speak with him in the morning.
Well, thank you, kindly, son.
All right. Well, did you happen to take any? Do you have a journal? Which one of you is the chronicler?
I feel like
Johnathan here has been writing in his diary, but I don't think you want that.
Yeah, I don't think you want to read any of that.
Detailed, just so we're clear.
Yes. Well, the journal that Lieutenant Barrett would have given you, I will take that this evening and transcribe it into our records, and it just gets disseminated within the rest of the agency. So, and then it will be returned to you in the morning.
Big Lester, you've been writing all this stuff down, right?
Right. Lester was doing it.
No,
that was Lester. Yeah, you remember
what's Lester?
The colonel there. The lieutenant passed that off to you, I believe.
Right. I think that was.
Young Johnathan is taking all of our
maybe
notes.
It was Johnathan.
Just filling it out, as we were talking.
That wasn't you doing the journal and your diary. That's pretty impressive. It's a lot. You must get a hand cramp.
Very impressive.
He's writing. He's like, and just for sake of accuracy, your name. He kind of looks for rank, sir.
Corporal Crane.
Crane, CRANE. A-N-E?
K-R-A-N-E.
Got it. Closes the book.
It's right here on this. It's sewn into my uniform here.
Oh, look, there it is. Yeah. Pulls out a
I thought that was a mustard stain.
Uniforms. Got it. Here you go. You can hold this then. And he gives you the official record.
Oh, John, are you typing?
Oh, that might have been me. Yikes.
It's like boulders.
No, I stopped. There was a delay, and that freaked me out because I was like, I instantaneously associated, oh no, that was me making that noise. God damn it. Wait, now I'm not doing anything. So was it me?
It sounds like something is tapping, banging, typing.
Well, I have not touched the computer at all since you told me that. So maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was John.
It could have been. I typed like 2 words a second ago.
Maybe somebody's wired.
I just typed and nothing happened. So
okay.
Everybody show your hands.
Jim, you got a crazy gimbal on that thing. There was no noise when you moved that mic. Yeah, that was awesome.
All right. So Corporal Crane takes the book. He puts it on a stack there. Give me a perception check or a what is it in this system?
Notice.
It's
notice check.
Everybody or just Johnathan?
Everybody.
God, I gotta stop with these. Jesus Christ. It's a 9.
9.
Yeah.
Wait.
We need one more.
Notice. It's a T6.
I critically failed.
6. 8.
Oh, you ruined it.
I notice everything.
Everyone other than Lester. Well, Lester's literally like, man, I can't wait to get drunk. I don't care about any of this. I don't care about any of this stupid bureaucrat bullshit. Mission accomplished. Job well done. He said, great, go get drunk. Everyone else, you do notice, like, there is an open, like, essentially the same type journal, right? That it does look like he is transcribing journals from other teams. It doesn't seem like this is a weird thing for him. Like, it seems totally like this is the process, and it's partially like a, in the real world, like, if your mission is done, they're like, we don't, until we have another mission for you, like, hang out, man. Like, come every day, and we'll tell you, like, what we got, type thing. And so, it's, I'm just trying to keep it sort of like, oh, yeah, that would probably happen.
That's good because I was slipping on my brass knuckles.
Are you guys coming or not? He said free booze. I'm like halfway out the door.
But
come on, so Jacob, get your nose ready.
It does look legit. It does look like he is going to transcribe it. You will get it back. This all seems like completely standard protocol.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Turn to the doctor and be like, well, it looks like you're probably staying with us till morning. So,
I have a room in the hotel. I can find my own way. I mean, I'm not a prisoner, am I?
No, but I mean, you have had a rough couple of days. Are you going to be all right?
Well, I'm a doctor. Are you going to treat me if something happens?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just concerned about the demon pus discussion. So
I mean, I can cure you of any impurities that are inside you, but that's about it.
I mean, I didn't want to get into it, but demon pus seems insane. Whatever that thing was not demon pus. I mean, it was a physical thing. It had it
well, no, I was using that as a metaphor. You see, it's a thing where we do a comparison to something else that we can relate to.
Then the doctor looks at Johnathan and Cyrus and goes, "Was it a metaphor to you?"
I mean, I'm just happy to be along for the ride on this whole demon pus thing because it just every time.
Demon pus doesn't exist, and I'm a doctor. I assure you, I'm quite fine. I'll be here at 8 a.m. sharp and report in. As a matter of fact, I'm sure this corporal here would be fascinated. I will give him all of the details. Yeah, if you could, he's gonna have to stay here with me and report all of his. Obviously, he does not have a journal, but now he is within our custody, so he'll stay here for the evening. We have plenty of accommodations. Don't worry about it. He'll be okay. Would you like a fresh water, or to wash up or anything? You do look a little haggard. That would be fantastic. And he kind of just hand waves toward a washroom. The doctor heads off.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
NPC style.
They handled that quite quickly, very efficiently.
Is that when they slide across the floor 6 feet and then disappear?
I mean, honestly, I was like, yeah, he's yeah. I'm trying to shatter some of the gaming tropes with reality of like, why would a grown man be like, I'm going to stay with you? I was just put along to be like, can you go with these guys to check this thing out? Like, I'm a citizen. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I am
Dr. T poses. And then
yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm a doctor. Who the fuck are you, cowboy? So yeah, he's like, I'm good.
I cut people's hair and bleed them.
Yeah.
Do you know how to use leeches?
Well, I mean, we did find him almost peeing himself in a rundown bar.
He was.
I'm pretty sure he did pee himself.
He did pee.
Yeah,
himself.
he did.
It was definitely pee.
But
Yeah.
In and now.
Demon
Hold my
Dr.
drink.
P. Successful mission.
Name of the episode.
people are a little more humble when they have pee in the pants. So, now that he's cleaned up, now that he has had new, changed clothes and stuff on the ride, he has a little bit more backbone, I guess.
Now he's dried out a little bit.
So at that point, whatever you guys want to do, if anyone has conversations that the group would have over dinner / drink / whatever, otherwise, I have no particular reason to interrupt just come back to Barrett. Cut to Barrett, in the morning.
I'm gonna hang around Johnathan to make sure he doesn't kick anybody else in the nuts. But other than that, we're good.
I'm gonna hang around Jacob and Johnathan to watch Jacob try and prevent Johnathan from kicking people in the nuts.
I guess I'm in the corner by myself with a bottle of whiskey then.
Yeah. So, Johnathan, I guess roll a spirit check. See if you can resist kicking someone in the nuts.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Do I need a vigor to see if I get drunk or not?
Wait, did you say 22?
Only a 2.
Only a 2. I actually was joking, but now, honestly, I don't think he would kick.
Right, he's not just randomly kick some dude.
Yeah. So I wanted to do that so that I could make the joke, but I'm not actually going to have you kick some of those because I think unless I have a reason for you to fight someone for, it wouldn't make any sense to do that.
I'll take any chance.
But I do love that you actually for a second. Okay. You guys are hanging out at the bar. Some guy does bump into you, spills his beer on you, and for a split second you think like you're pretty zen, you're pretty mindful. That's like what you've grown up doing. But for a second you think like, man, I was a real fucking badass when I kicked that guy in the nuts and his whole gang ran away. Like, I could kick this guy probably not even in the nuts. And like, he will go down. Like, I could just own him.
Wow.
And like, that would feel really good. But then you're like, what am I doing? That's fucking stupid. So you get a level of fatigue because you're like, for a split, like you feel bad. You're like, what the fuck, man? Like, you know.
Where the hell did that come from?
Ooh,
yeah.
Johnathan, that looked close, man. You could have kicked that guy in the nuts.
We call that hubris.
I don't know if I'm picking up a lot of great habits being out here right now.
No, you're not gonna. There's no habit. There's no good habits to pick up out here.
I think I'm gonna get something to eat, maybe have a drink, and retire room or my.
I
room.
give you a shot. I go. That was good work. Not kicking that guy in the nuts.
Yeah, he definitely downs it.
Yeah. Get another one. Find some nuts to kick. Never mind.
About Cyrus.
And I take the shot that I previously put in front of Jacob to sniff, and I take it.
You're done with that, right?
Yeah.
As long as it gets his sniffs in, it's fair game after that.
All right. Cut to next morning. You show up. Lieutenant or Corporal Crane is no longer there, and let's see. All right, Mabel Smith is sitting at the desk. There's like a little name placard. You do there was, if you anyone that passed the check the previous night would also notice that there was a Corporal Crane like name placard on the desk when he was sitting there. Mabel Smith, she is a civilian as far as you know. There's no rank, and she smiles. Hello, gentlemen. What can I do for you this morning?
We have an appointment with Lieutenant Barrett.
And you are?
I'm Johnathan Young. These are my associates, Lester Boyd, Jacob Xavier, and Cyrus Road Templeton III. I believe. Look at it.
Thank you for using my Christian name.
I think it's right there. That's our logbook right there.
Oh, yes, indeed. You were first on the list. You can go right in. It's down the hall. Last one on the left.
He starts to turn. He stops. He's like, has Dr. Cole come in yet this morning?
Oh, yes. He was already in. He's in the office right now with Lieutenant Barrett as well.
I thought he might die. Okay, thank you.
she kind of looks for a second. She looks genuinely like, oh no, like, but then she's just kind of like, I don't know. Well, like, what am I going to do about it? Like, that's weird. But yeah, he seemed fine to her. And so yeah, you go in. Cole is sitting in. Actually, he's standing. It looks like he's getting ready to head out. And the Barrett's like, gentlemen, yes, great. You are here. Very exciting. Please have a seat. I was just getting debriefed by Dr. Cole. Unless you have any questions for him, I'm happy to dismiss him and we can get on to business.
It's good to see you survived the night.
Hope you didn't have any dreams about that demon pus.
Or the doctor piss.
Oh, yeah.
He gets a little red and he's like, yes, I slept fine. And shuffles out.
It's a nice, good dude.
Hope they were able to wash them stains out for you.
Yeah, he's great. He's a good fellow. But gentlemen, yeah, that very exciting. I've read the summary report from your mission. Great work. Pleasure to have you on board. Is there anything, I've read the report, is there anything in particular that stood out? It looks like you said you went to town. There was some sort of I don't know, undead creatures. And maybe whatever this thing was that was wearing that guy's skin, like that seems weird. So yeah, other than that, burned everything to the ground. Everything else seems taken care of.
Yeah, pretty routine. Bunch of resurrected dead controlled by a demon wearing a skin suit of a man.
I feel like
the demon, burnt the church down.
I feel like that was sarcasm.
Yeah. Oh no, that was all on the up and up.
I would get used to it. Unfortunately, that's kind of comes with the job.
Oh yeah,
weird stuff and weirder people.
Did you notice in the report there that we'd noted that it looked like something had crawled out from the cemetery?
Indeed, I did.
We think that's where maybe the creature came from. The priest maybe set up some kind of a ritual incantation to draw this thing forth, perhaps.
Interesting. It could be. Oh man, we'll have to do some digging. That's a pun.
I'll get it.
Nice.
Nobody responds.
He is, by the way, and he looks a little more relaxed than when like his tie isn't quite as tight, and like he does look like it's more like business as usual versus, this is your first day. I'm going to be a hard ass first day, or whatever. Like no nonsense.
Biz cash.
Yeah. So that's unfortunate though about the sergeant. He was a good man. I suppose.
Well, he was.
I was going to say we'll have to take your word for that.
Yeah, we didn't get to meet him.
Unfortunately not. It sounded like something was even in his skin.
I reckon that's what it seemed like.
Yep.
Well, disturbing. We can't... I suppose it was easy enough to notice, but if it took all of you to take him down and it didn't even have a, backup other than those, whatever these creatures were, sounds pretty nasty entity to be dealing with, but sounds like it's taken care of. Everything was logged, so as far as that goes, we will send a team to investigate, obviously. And were there any other? You didn't see any other survivors. We just want to make sure if they run across anyone or anything else, that they would know that it is more than likely not human.
I think the only thing we saw, there were animals, right?
Yeah, then that and the doctor, he was hiding in the tavern. He didn't say that anyone else was around, and we certainly didn't see anyone else.
I'm assuming, though, that once we kind of cut the head off the snake, that the rest of them would have passed on then.
I'm sure if there's some shambling chickens running around, it won't be too bad for the boys. It'll be a good target practice.
Hey, never underestimate a chicken. Those things are fierce.
Damn right. Well, we have another lined up mission. If you think you're ready to head out again. Otherwise,
just like that.
Let's just say you have a lot of job security with events occurring and the speed at which we keep finding these new developments. This one's a little different, though. I think you'll probably enjoy it a little more. At least it will give you a fun show.
We're getting paid for the last one, though, right?
Yeah.
If it's anything that has to do with any of them burlesque, then I gotta pass it by the upper ups. I might be able to. It could be okay with me going as long as it's on the job.
Oh no, nothing so tawdry as that. But
I think you got something. Do you got something in your eyes or a little bit of dust or?
It must be maybe. Horse ride, is it stagecoach ride by? Must have kicked up some dust. But no, nothing like that. It actually we would like you to recruit someone for our mission. Voluntarily or otherwise.
Well, I think you're showing.
I got more of that dust.
The most charismatic gentleman you got on the roster, I believe.
Do you have a certain someone in mind already, or are we just supposed to snatch somebody off the street?
Oh, you think I just want you to go grab a guy? That's.
I'm just asking for clarification on the point. Is all.
I could just go grab a guy.
I believe it's called kidnapping now.
Honestly, after what we've just seen.
Well, it's not kidnapping if you convince him to come with us and join our cause. Otherwise, I'm fairly sure we have enough leverage if he is here in our custody that he would be more than happy to help our cause.
Custody.
Anyway.
Hold on. I'm getting all kinds of feedback all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute.
Okay, is that better? Yeah, that's John.
That fix it. Yeah,
that's John.
How the fuck can it be me? No, it's not doing.
Now it's not.
It's me.
Is it gone?
No, it's gone now.
It was me, I guess.
But all you did was mute?
All I did was mute. I mean, I'm not touching anything.
I didn't think you did anything. Like, I think you just... That was freaking
weird.
Me out. Yeah. Because it was different for when you guys did it. It was like like an immediate echo, like a But when I talked, I heard myself and then a delayed me, but not echoed the same. So it was doing.
Oh, weird.
Shit. Yeah. Huh. God, that's freaky. I don't know. Ghost in the Machine. Oh my God, guys, are we pulling a poltergeist into our game talking about demons, summoning internet demons? So, hold on. Let me. I do want to come up with something real quick. So, sorry, John, you'll have to edit this.
That's fine.
He's not gonna edit this.
I always edit. You say I don't edit. I spend hours editing.
You do, and yet you never edit the parts where we say we're gonna edit this out.
Sometimes it's funny to leave that portion in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go with. Oh no, they probably wouldn't do that. God damn it. Oh yeah, okay. Well, as you know, obviously there have been a number of developments in the world, including, Ghost Rock, and apparently some other, I would have to assume, related things, considering they, didn't exist before California split off from the rest of us and left all of that Ghost Rock exposed. So I need you to convince or otherwise a certain the amazing Alistair, a magician of some note, at least in the upcoming performing arts circles. He came out of nowhere, and as far as we can tell, since the Sundering, this man has, actually, no one knew him. He wasn't a performer before. But since it occurred, it seems as if he appeared out of nowhere with his ability to disappear into nowhere. An incredible illusionist, if that's what he would have you believe. But we know within the agency that sometimes people have gained extraordinary powers since those events occurred. And so it's possible that he has some sort of above average ability, or perhaps even a supernatural ability to make himself disappear amongst other useful traits. And we would really like to have him join us. Now, here's the rub. For him, I guess, not for you. It also seems that there's a very strange association between amazing Alistair performances and bank robberies. His shows often overlap with a major heist in those cities. And we have some authority to believe that he's actually the one performing these robberies as well. Obviously, a man with some capability to disappear could be useful to us and would make him an easy, or make targets very easy for him while he's in town, taking from both pockets there, making money as a magician, but then also robbing those as he's leaving town. So you could either catch him in the act and arrest him, bring him to us, and we will determine if he is willing to join the cause. Otherwise, don't worry, he'll get a fair trial. It's not but trust me, I think at this point we have enough evidence that probably doesn't look very good for him, especially if you catch him in the act. Otherwise, you'll have to convince him to come willingly. If that's the case, fine by me too. No harm, no foul. So far, we've sent agents to contact him with the cards, just like you, with no interest. So that's where we stand. He'll be performing in Cheyenne this week. I have tickets for you. The day from now. Oh, sorry. I have tickets for you a day from now on the 8 a.m. out of Denver to Cheyenne. And then it's up to you before the end of the week to get him back here.
So to be clear, when you say magician, you mean actual magic?
Question mark.
I think
I'm not saying
what
it's
we're
magic.
supposed to do is head down there and figure out if
it.
this gentleman is a con artist or a wizard. If he's a wizard, we'd take him back here with us.
No, it's really not evaluating him. It's just bring him back to us on one way or the other. Well, con man or wizard, I don't care if it's a trick or not. If it's a trick or the real thing, he's still just as useful to us because he's robbed at least 5 banks in the last year with major heists. Also, he might be willing to donate some of that, cash to the cause and help fund some of our activities as well. In exchange for some additional privileges. If he gives it all back, then perhaps he wouldn't have to go to jail at all if he's working for us. Trust me, I think he's probably going to go to jail for some amount of time if he doesn't, so we'll get him eventually. It's just, are you going to get him, or do I have to send another team when you fail?
Is local law enforcement already on his trail? Has anyone else put this together that he might be robbing these banks?
No. I mean, communication's not great between these towns, and no one's really been in charge. Locally, yeah, they could have looked at him, but without any evidence. And like I said, the man has a habit of disappearing, and who's going to believe, even if someone said they saw a man disappear, that it actually happened? Especially way out here. They don't want to believe that kind of stuff happens.
Gotcha. You figured out what this guy's doing before anyone else has, and now you just want to bring him in so you can use what he's doing for your own. Got it. For your own purposes. All right.
Well, for our own purposes, gentlemen, we're all in this together. Okay. Again, the things that we are fighting are quite worse, usually, than even what you found on your first mission. That seemed tame compared to what we've heard from other areas. So I assure you, we are fighting far bigger and far mightier enemies than what you've seen. And I think we need every advantage we can get. We just have to convince the man to be a bit more generous with his time. I mean, think about it. Perhaps even he could still have his show as just a cover for some of our operations. I'd rather him steal more interesting information for us, or perhaps people who are interested in stopping us. And then, instead of stealing poor people's money out of the banks.
Okay.
It's a win-win for everyone, I think.
Sounds pretty straightforward.
All right. Well, here is your... I'm going to double check something real quick, but go ahead.
Just one last question. We don't have anything that identifies us as being employed by your agency. Is there anything that we should know when we're interacting with the local law enforcement?
Wow. That's why
we get a badge.
That's why we recruited you. That's why we recruited you, Mr. Young. It's you're real quick on your feet, and we like that. You're right. We do have authority. I will say that, and because you've successfully completed your first mission and are now officially deputies of the agency, you are owed these. He opens his desk and there's badges. He throws them to you.
Like the little plastic pilot wings that they give to kids.
Yeah. No, he does say, well, the problem is not everyone knows about us. And so it will show some authority, especially if you need any compliance from the U.S. Marshals and the Texas Rangers. Sure, they don't technically work together, but they both do work with us. So they do know of the agency, and they will respect the badge. And sheriffs, marshals, deputies in major cities probably have heard of us and know the drill as well. Dodge City, the Earps, they certainly know. And a handful of others. So, sure, here's the rub on that one for real. You can't really go flashing that badge too much. Our bread and butter is really in discretion. So you are free to operate as needed. However, outside of minor infractions of the law, we may not be able to protect you should you, I don't know, go crazy and shoot up a town. We disavow all knowledge of you in that case. But that badge will get you some help in the right circles. But I'd say keep your head low, and anyone other than the marshals in the know, they're probably gonna look at you like some kind of crackpot with a Tinker Toy badge. Tinker Toys weren't invented then. I don't know what. With a tin badge.
Sorry.
All right, noted. He'll shine his badge a little bit and like clip it inside of his coat.
So yes, for character or like player knowledge, it is like sort of. Yes.
We're Delta Green.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you're Delta Green in the West. That's literally what you are. So yes, like, yeah, you get somewhere, but not. It's not.
I mean, he has a legitimate rank in the military, right? I mean, so like they could provide a badge that's recognized as, you know, with some.
Sure, if you like, for instance, like theoretically, like if you, let's say there was a town that I'm just throwing. I mean, I don't have, this is clearly obviously not playing, but like if there was a town that for some reason you guys needed to pose as U.S. Marshals, they could probably get legitimate Marshals badges that they would give you or whatever. But like, this is one of those more like, I mean, I guess it is kind of a get out of jail free card in some cases. It's more of a get out of the noose free, not necessarily get out of jail, right? If you get arrested for shit you're going to go to jail for, maybe they just let you, they're like, well, that's a loss. Unless you guys are good, you know? Then they'll probably be like, well, let's bribe them to let them out, or like actually have someone let them know. But he does have a rank, and the agency is, well, I guess that's player knowledge again, not character knowledge, is that the agency sort of works between the Confederacy and the Union. So no one's supposed to know that either. So like, you're not supposed to be like, hey, I'm a U.S. Marshal, and then like go to the Texas Rangers and be like, hey, they're going to be like, this looks bad. This is not good. Like, you know, and they fight over territory and shit in the public. So the agency is more just like the CIA. They kind of operate
in the shadows,
externally from the government in some cases. Quote, I don't know, or maybe they never do that, and everything's totally on the up and up. Whoever's watching this feed on the NSA, you know,
fuck them.
So, but you know, so yeah. Yeah, so it's useful, but also imagine the type of people that would really, really like to know who's in the agency and then kidnap them for information, you know? So that's sort of where you're living.
Got it.
Nice.
But we've got that.
Sounds great.
So your pay, obviously, so here's the thing. Your pay is not, by mission. It's based on your agent. It's monthly based on rank. So this has been like a week basically. You have so much money, but he is, it depends on if you want to, I guess Johnathan has fatigue, but not from riding. So, fatigue is a 1d4 day of like hanging out and resting, and you roll the 1d4, and then that's how long you have to basically rest to reduce that, to get rid of that fatigue. So you can either go on the train in 2 days, or, you know, not tomorrow, but the next day, and you could still try to do the fatigue roll, but if you do the fatigue roll and get higher than a 2, you're going to miss the train and have to buy your own tickets with the out of the money he gives you for like per diem for the mission.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't being on the train be resting? Right? I mean, we're not riding.
Right.
Like we're not doing it. Like we're not even driving, right? Like we're literally just in a car.
Yes. If that doesn't get interrupted.
Sure. Yeah. All right, that's fair.
I don't know. I'm just saying, if I were playing a video game and it said I was about to transition to a different thing, and I knew I could either rest first or not, but there is like if you rest, there's a chance something happens. That thing is probably happening one way or the other. It's just, do you get the roll to rest or not?
Fair.
Without the penalty, right? Without having to pay the money.
How long is the journey to get to Cheyenne from here?
Great question. You're on railroad, so I'm gonna have to go back to that goddamn Savage Worlds travel rules.
So yeah, when does the train leave? Like 2 days?
Yeah, in the morning. So it's currently like 8
in 24 hours, basically.
No, in 48 hours.
Oh, yeah,
48 hours.
Roll to 1.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that far.
Oh, there you go.
Denver's a little north of Central and east, and Cheyenne is just over the border.
Not just over the border, but it is what is that? 100 miles basically per inch. So it's going to be, I don't know, maybe 150, 200 miles. Maybe
probably less than 200.
I think it's 200. Anywho, I think it's 200.
Oh, maybe 200. Yeah.
And then it goes 60 mile. I think it goes 60 miles in a day. Because I think
so, about 3 days, give or take.
Steam train is 60 miles per 8-hour day. So yeah, it's going to take a little over 3 days.
Okay, but if he rests, we have enough time, I guess, is the question, right? Like that's
yeah. We should be good.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Especially since you rolled a 1, I guess.
But then he failed. Oh, yeah, you rolled a 1. So, yes, you only have to rest a day. So, yes, your fatigue is gone. You actually feel very refreshed the next after you rest that day, right? You guys you do whatever you're doing that day.
Let's just not
you rest up.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, you feel, but no, you feel good because the 1d4 is how many days you have to rest. Yeah, you rest the 1, you're good. And so, yeah, the next day you get on the train to Cheyenne. Anything actually before we do that, is there anything anyone sorry, I was gonna actually look up the per diem as well. I think he gives you the guy's there till the end of the week, so I would say he gives you $20 as like per diem
for all of us, or is that per?
I think so. Let me double check the rates. This is where I have to be like, what is everything cost in 1800? Let's see. It does have it though.
We should probably let Johnathan hold on to that.
So it looks like services. A boarding house with meals is $1 a day. So, 4 of you for the week.
$28.
So $28. So I would say he would give you $35 between for the group as you stay at the boarding house and all your meals are included, and just in case shit comes up. But you do have tickets back and a ticket just in case for Alistair back on, let's say it's Tuesday that you're getting there. He leaves on Sunday, or the show leaves on Sunday. So on Sunday, he either gets on a train to go to his next location and you failed, or you have him and you take your tickets. And so you have extra money, I guess, because it's technically Tuesday through Sunday is all you really.
What are these handcuffs and ball gag for?
That is the question. So, unless you want to procure anything, you're like from them, within reason, but you would buy them out of that money. But yes, there are handcuffs as an option. Like if you wanted to go buy handcuffs, that's a thing in here. They're $350.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not cheap, man. But yes, if there's anything you want to get, or like you had your pay, I think it was $10 or $20 that you got as like your initial onboarding money. Other than that, yes, you have $35 for. I mean, I guess you could technically, come back earlier if you already. I don't know if you just hit him in the head with a fucking stick and drag him on a train. I guess.
Deal.
We could use one.
So there you
go. I'm probably gonna buy a deck of cards just so we have something to do, because it's gonna be a boring train ride.
Yeah. And on the train you have like a cabin, and food and stuff is included there too.
Yeah.
Alcohol not included. On train.
Come on, Barrett, cheap bastard.
Government policy.
Yeah, that's still true. Okay then.
That's the thing. I'm like, yeah, they definitely don't let you do it. So don't worry. Shots are only 10 cents.
Oh, sweet.
You know how much a bottle's $2? He got an extra. You guys
or a bullet. I mean, it's
a ton of money. That's just for horsing off. Yeah. If no one else needs anything,
nope.
You'll get on the train. You start on the way to Cheyenne. About a little before halfway there. If you're looking on the map, sort of after there's like, it goes like a split. It's actually after the split, sort of above where that Camp Hades is or whatever, at the border of Colorado. You hear like a really loud, like boom, at the front of the train, and a lot of grinding, and the thing comes to a screeching halt. Unless you specifically go to like find someone, if you're just sort of like, what's going on, eventually someone from the train does come by and tell you essentially the boiler, something, a component failed and sort of blew that connected to the boiler, and the train is now going to be stuck here for a little bit until they can essentially have, someone's going to have to basically go get someone to help, come to fix it, or they're going to have to fix it themselves if they have the components. So it's going to take a little bit for them to, get it running again. And everyone, is just supposed to hang out until they get news of what's going to happen. I'm going to say it goes for about a day, and they keep assuring you like, yeah, it won't be long. People are getting pretty frustrated. But overnight, you're sleeping in your cabins and you hear a sort of soft squeaking pound, like a pounding on your window of your train car. And yeah, sort of a soft slapping sound.
Are we on our own individual sleeper?
Yeah, it's just the four of
things?
you. Yep.
Yeah.
So we're all in
Guns
one.
out.
Okay. Yeah, there's a little curtain. I guess pull back the curtain, right? See what the hell's going on.
You see what looks to be a 12-year-old boy. Not in great shape. He looks again sort of like his skin is sort of sloughing a little. And give me a notice check.
Ooh, that's only a 3. I don't succeed at that. Looks like a little kid.
He does look sick-ish to you, or not good, and it's weird that there would be a kid pounding on your window then.
And it's the middle of the night, right?
Yeah. A 9?
What?
Okay.
Does something happen if you roll 2 1s?
Your eyes explode.
I'm still asleep.
Yeah. You don't even hear it at all. Yeah.
I have nightmares. I'm just screaming in my sleep.
There you go.
So I
got that hindrance, night terrors.
I pull the thing back and I say, looks like there's a kid out there. And then I assume Johnathan kind of like pokes his head next to mine and is like, oh yeah, that kid's dead.
Jacob?
Yeah, I got a 7.
Okay. I think both of you I got it. Okay. So both of you notice that there is a very familiar wriggling occurring underneath the kid's skin when you look closely. That looks an awful lot like the sergeant. And Johnathan notices that it doesn't look burnt or anything at all. At least since you burned the body, the whatever, right? So yeah, you don't notice any like charring or anything like it survived the burning per se.
So this looks like a whole new entity.
Potentially.
Okay. Are you seeing this? Did they find us?
Wait, it's just a little kid. Are we near a town? I don't know why it took a whole day to go back in parts. If there's a town right here, the little kid walked out. I mean, they could have just got the parts right. We could already be on our way.
Is it just standing at the window, slapping it or something? Is that?
Yeah. I mean, now that you're talking, like you kind of hear. Oh man, I did not program the effect for that, and I don't remember even what the name of it was. I can use a different one that's close enough. Give me one sec. There's too many AI ones now.
So Jacob will do like a half-hearted cross on himself. And he'll just say they're demonic spirits that perform signs, and they go out in the kings of the whole world to gather them for the battle on the great day, God Almighty.
Well, amen, brother, but what does it have to do with this young boy out here? He's lost, perhaps?
I believe the demon inside that sergeant there sent his little minions out to get us then.
what? And he like gets closer to the window. Rubs him a
no,
bit.
you want to get on back from there, son. You know.
Do you think it's the same? Is it the same thing?
Well, it's really easy to kill the skin suit of a demon, but the demon inside not so much. So it's very possible that thing just kind of popped up in another place.
I crossed myself a little more enthusiastically. I said, "You got any holy water? Maybe did we bless him the last time?"
He just kind of pulls the revolvers up again, and he's like, "I got these. I don't do much in the holy water business."
Well, God damn it, Reverend! Pardon me. But we can't just
don't call me Reverend.
We can't shoot a child outside the train. I mean, people are going to take notice of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can't from in here. We definitely cannot. We gotta go out there and do it.
Well, you can't shoot them out there either.
Out and play. You left me there. You didn't even give me a proper burial.
My God.
Oh, that's
just kind
I
of
don't like that. He crosses himself again. Is that a fear check or?
Oh yeah, you definitely need a fear check on that one.
That's spirit, right?
Yes, and I'm trying to look at what the rules are just in case that doesn't work out, or if there's I don't think there's a modifier.
I fail. It doesn't matter.
Oh no. I think you'd only get a level either way, so let me get to the rules. Sorry, listeners. Unless this gets cut out, then not sorry. Because you didn't hear it. All right.
They'll have to pay to hear it. It'll be in the outtakes.
If you're paying to hear this, I'm so sorry.
But thank you for your money.
I don't see any of it, so who the fuck cares?
Well, joke's on you. There's no money.
Oh, well, god damn it. I must have missed it. I mean, there is I think you get shaken. So you will be shaken until the next action, essentially.
Okay. So I'm just kind of standing staring out the window, just not moving.
Okay. He smiles like really big and like the lips quiver a little.
I mean, that's not helping.
Now you're stirred.
Everyone else pass?
Yes. Yep. I'm asleep, so I don't know.
Oh, and you're asleep. Yeah. You haven't really woken up. No one's tried to wake you up.
Yeah.
So
no,
I'm going to roll initiative at this point. I'm going to roll initiative.
I'm just like muttering to myself violently.
Cards!
Oh, man.
I have quick, so I have to have a card higher than 5. So if my card is less than 5, I get another card.
But is anyone in the...
John and I are.
I'm in there.
Why is it not?
You are not there.
What are we supposed to be in? Roll 20?
Roll 20.
Yeah.
I only see John.
It says I'm there.
Oh,
are you in
now
Leslie's
it says you're
game?
there.
It's me and Neil hanging out.
Now
you
it's popping up. What's going on?
I refreshed.
Now I'm alone in here.
John, refresh.
Yeah, now Jesse dropped.
Yeah, I'm refreshing too.
Okay.
20.
So now it's just me and Neil.
It's doing a loading thing now.
It's loading. 5, 4.
It's asking me to upgrade now. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. And
all right, I'm loading in.
Still alone. All alone. Well, I am asleep.
There's no one here.
That's really weird because
I'll log back out and log back in.
Let me see if me refreshing, because me refreshing brought you guys back in the first time.
No, I see Neil.
But now John is gone.
It's just Neil and me.
Other John.
God damn it.
Roll 20.
I'm going to get out. So I'm launching the game in the Deadlands.
Yeah, I'm going to get out too.
Yeah, I'm going to Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Roll
I'm just gonna stay here,
20 works.
Okay,
See
now
how
I
it
see
works.
Jim.
I'm here.
I'm loading back in, asking me to upgrade again.
This is
I'm gonna
riveting.
do it. Yeah, hopefully it did it just
Oh,
because.
there's
Like,
Neil.
oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
now I'm alone. I'm still alone.
All right. So what I'm hearing is I need to leave and come back.
I don't know.
guess so.
It didn't work for me. I'll try again.
Otherwise, we can tell you your card. I'll just do place markers.
I do
guess.
accept my
Yeah.
fate as sleeping. I accept it.
Well, I mean, you'll wake up
Oh,
pretty quickly.
Now it's me and Jesse.
Yeah.
What?
Just Jesse and me.
Am I crazy?
We're in a group together.
That like it's called
Deadlands deck.
Deadlands deck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Created by Neil M. There's 4 players.
Right.
Now
I have a previous chat here and everything.
like, what,
Yeah, I see
really?
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have the previous chat. So like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on?
Let me try this.
Oh no, now I'm by
If I
myself.
do this.
Oh, I'll
does it
try that
pop up
too.
for
I
anybody?
see
Wait, so
you.
I see you. What the hell? Why is none of our
So you can see the chat, but you can't see the icons?
Correct.
Yes.
That's so weird.
all right. Well, I will. How do I draw?
We'll deal the cards and see if we can see them.
That'd be,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, see, there we go.
We're in pocket dimensions. We'll see the card.
Right.
What the fuck? Is it like a view setting, Jim? Like, we don't use this hardly ever.
Okay, so I got a card.
I don't see
But then
any
I don't-
cards.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I have a 1.
Like if you
Oh, I
click
have a
on
one.
it,
I have
it
a
should
one.
tell you. It should tell you
6.
your
Yeah.
card.
Oh no.
6 I am on.
I'm a 7.
Can I get a new card, Neil? I got a 5.
Oh, okay.
I think it has to be higher than 5. Yes, higher than 5.
Okay. There's another.
That is also a 5. Hit me again.
God damn, John.
I want to
Oh,
split.
he's hitting on 10.
All right.
And then if
interface.
everybody can throw their initiative then in the chat, since we can't see each other's cards.
So I can see where this is much better when there's like.
9. Okay. Yep.
Okay, there we go. All right.
And we start with 3 bennies. Is that
Yep.
okay?
All right. So it looks like Jesse's going first.
Yeah. So the problem is that this thing's outside, right?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
So what is the fastest way to get outside? Like, I'm assuming I can't go out can I go out the window? Can I open the window?
That's a great question because
Can I open the window and then shoot a child in the head?
I'm gonna look at passenger train car 1862.
One of those.
I think they're like bus windows, right? Like
that's what I was
you see,
thinking.
like,
I think you can.
1940s.
Yeah,
right?
like I think you could open them.
Like 1917, right? Like you got the guys going off to war on the trains, and they're all kind of like half hanging out the windows with their arms and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But like,
Yeah,
I don't know if that you could if you're small enough, you probably could squeeze out, or certainly a little demon child could squeeze in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it does. Okay, I'm gonna say it slides open, but it will take an acrobatic, or you'll have to do an acrobatics to see if it takes more than if you succeed, you can still act, or it takes an action to get out the window.
Can
Unless
it be
you
in
do something-
athletics?
Athletics is tied to agility, so
I would say yes.
It
that
is.
would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do. I'll say athletics is totally fine. You could see if you could just pull yourself through.
I'll while you're working on that, I'm gonna go ahead and wake Cyrus up.
That's a 16.
Stop using all my die luck.
Like
that's a handful. That's a handful of raises.
I'm gonna say you grab and like do this cool like you grab the door, like the windows on each side, like the frame on each side, and like just jump your legs up and sort of like side kick your way through. And I'm gonna say you're behind him. What?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't necessarily want to go out. I just want to kind of get the window open enough that I can shoot out.
Oh, if you're just gonna shoot, then sure. You didn't. I guess we didn't need the athletics. I thought you were gonna try to go out. If you just want to open the window, the window opens.
No, I got guns. I just
he was putting you in a John Woo film right there.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna try to shoot a child.
Okay. Sure.
Welcome to Deadlands.
All right.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. That's bold.
I'm gonna shoot. So I have like smite and stuff like that, but I'm gonna see. I'm almost like testing it, right? Like, is this the main thing? Like, is this an embodiment of the demon or just a puppet? Like, so I'm kind of like, it's like a test shot first. So I'm like going to shoot it. And if I can hurt it, then I don't have to bother like bringing Mojo into this. So.
I mean, did you hurt the other one though without you? I think you used smite.
I did, yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean,
like for a fact that you never used not spite in addition. So,
well, exactly, yeah. So that's why I want to test this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm just going to normal shoot it.
Okay.
I'm going to normal shoot the child.
Okay.
Thank you.
And also, so I have.
God, this algorithm is gonna. We're gonna get trigger warning and demonetized here, as if we're monetized.
You mean demonetized?
Oh, Game over! It's over! You did it! Yes, just
leave it. We only end on an asinine.
Right. So I have two gun kid and ambidextrous. So sure. I get to do 2 shots with 1 action, and I don't get the -2 for using offhand. So
of course you don't.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll all my dice. I exploded on the left hand. Let's see where that goes. That's another. God damn it. So that's a 6, 12, 15 on the offhand, and then a 5, a 6 on the. So a 6 for the first shot. So that's just regular damage. But my second one was a 4, 8, raise 2. So let's see. The first one is going to be 3, 4, 5 damage. And the second one is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
And those also explode, if you don't remember.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I rolled shit for my damage.
I mean, it is Childs.
Yeah, I want to look at the
2 Thunderers.
Jesus.
Yeah, I gotta now remember the fucking rules for damage because it's been so long.
Well, and its parry might not be a 4 either, right? Or its toughness.
Damage rolls that equal or exceed the number cause harm. So, what was your highest roll?
It was a 5 and a 7.
I thought you rolled a 16 or something.
That was to hit.
Oh,
but doesn't the raise add damage?
Yeah, that's how I got the 7 on the offhand.
Oh, got it. That doesn't you blam blam 2 shots in the chest, and it's like
Not giggles.
Nope.
Yeah, I like lay off 2 shots right into the chest, and then I turn around like back to the wall, and I just look at the 3 of them, and I'm like, well, shit.
It looked like it did nothing.
Yeah.
We should have stopped at demonetize.
Then it would be back to the deck. John.
It's me.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll to unshake, I guess.
Yep.
Do I get any kind of bonus for him shooting or no?
No.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
I got a 7.
I could give you a negative because he shot a thing and it didn't do anything. So
Yeah.
No, you're unshaken, which means you can act as normal.
Oh, I can.
I think so. I think if you roll,
So you have to get a raise to act normal.
Yep. I think that's right. Sorry, but you're unshaken. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell are you doing, Rev? You can't shoot that child.
No, I did twice, and it's fine. That ain't no child out there.
Sure. It is going to. I think it's just going to jump through the window.
That's bad.
Great.
Yep.
That's where we want it to be.
Because I'm trying to look and see if it has any, like, what its attacks are. Because it doesn't have, like, a weapon per se.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it has fighting. So it's just going to jump through the window. I suppose.
Totally normal.
Yep. Actually, it's a toughness 8, so I'm going to say, yeah, it doesn't. You do notice some of the glass does cut its skin, obviously, but it looks like it just doesn't fucking do anything, and it kind of wriggles back into place a little bit.
Yes. No, it's fine.
And then it's gonna just scrap. It's gonna take. It's actually gonna just. It's gonna try to punch Jacob just at the thing it's closest to, right in the crotch.
Oh boy. Oh boysies.
So it's gonna be a D8 and a D6. Wow,
It doesn't have any powers or anything.
It actually doesn't. It's mostly just tough and strong. A 4, so that has to beat your. Or you can dodge, right?
My parry is a 5.
Oh, well then you slap his hand away with your gun, like butt his hand as he's trying to punch at you. And then it would go to Cyrus.
So should I be awake?
You just got shaken awake.
Okay.
And Johnathan is saying, yeah. Whatever Johnathan is saying, he can relay some message to you as you're waking up if he wants, or you just are shaken awake.
Yeah, right. And then I see. Yeah. I think I hold some pretty wild eye contact with Johnathan as he shakes me awake.
Right. Like I wake him up right as Jacob is like unloading out the window. So like demon child.
What? Demon child. I take out my knife. And say, well, why didn't you say so? And then I get up out of the bed. And I want to like leap with knife overhead to knife child, demon child. It's a demon child. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So I am going to roll some dice.
Yes, you're going to try to fight him, knife fight?
Yeah, I'm going to try to knife fight the demon child.
So give me fighting,
D8,
and then, it'll be against his toughness.
And a D6. Wild die. Oh, God. That is a 4. That's my highest.
To hit, his parry is 6. So he slaps the knife away as you're...
Hey! That's my knife!
And then it's up to Johnathan.
Cool. I am going to use a multi-action.
Ooh, fancy. Someone's getting fancy over here.
First, I am going to activate Smite.
Okay.
Then a -2. Got it. 7. So Smite goes. Okay. And then I'm going to try to tomahawk this child.
Right. Of course. You know what? The problem is this is going to fucking kill this kid, and then I'm going to have a wildly racist explanation for how a child ended up dead in your car. Native Americans came, and they'll be like, "Who?"
Oh, hold on.
Well, you didn't say he was a Native American. You just said it was a child.
I'm saying if a kid shows up dead in your train car, are you going to say we murdered this kid and he was a demon and sound like a fucking crazy person? Or are you going to go, Native Americans attacked this kid, except you wouldn't ever say Native Americans in 1861. So.
No, we're going to hide the body.
Well, we're not going to tell anyone.
I missed him anyways. Well, there's that.
You only have a couple seconds before someone's pretty close on a train when they hear a gunshot.
That's
scaring away some coyotes.
So, there's
some demon coyotes out there.
Anyway.
All right, missed. Only got a 4.
Okay. Let's re-roll them initiatives. Discard. And of course, it's not working. Recall. Give me these cards.
Oh, no, that's my card.
Why is it not letting me do what
I demand you give me a new card.
Why did I think I did?
Oh, by the way, Jim, thank you very much for reminding me that I can multi-action so I can cast Smite and shoot at the same time.
I didn't get to do it last time, so
there you go.
So your card should be out. I got a 5 of clubs. Well, Jacob's at least going before Demon, so that's probably good.
Right.
King of Hearts.
Oh shit!
Nice.
What's John do?
I need another card. I didn't realize I was muted because I was in the other window.
Oh, got it. Okay. I was like, what? Why is this not working? There we go.
That's a 4 hearts.
I need another one.
God damn it.
Your cards suck. All right. Discard that one. I wonder if I can, I can't see you in the, modes is the problem, right?
Yeah, I just disabled Privacy Badger and still I can't see anybody.
Okay. What about now?
It's a 4 of spades. You've given me every 4.
Okay, cool.
We know.
Well, now you know you can't get any more 4s at least.
Yeah, I hope not.
That's a 2. Keep going.
Deck is fucked. God damn it. This is like
8, 12. He'd hit me.
John's always drawing low. Jesus.
It's exciting. Why is this not working? It's really bothering me. This fucking thing is jank as hell. Fix your shit, roll 20.
6. Okay, I got a 6 claw.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that's up to Johnathan. I would say you have 10. I would say you have about 60 seconds. No. Yes, no, I'd say 60 seconds before someone shows up.
10 rounds.
That's plenty of time to kill a child and throw the body out the window.
But once that combat ends, I'm going to look at that clock. You don't have a lot of time to talk about it. So.
Got it. 6.
To hit?
Yes.
His parry is a 6.
Yeah. So tie goes to the attacker or the.
God. Great question.
I feel it's armor class, right?
Right. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Sorry. Man, it would help if we played this ever.
It's
it is target to hit. So
yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, you hit. So damage. Just that his fucking toughness is real high.
6.
So high. Oh wait. Oh no, his toughness is 8. So no. You hit him as hard as you. This is where again you're like, he doesn't have any power, so I'm like, his toughness is 8. That means you kind of got to get a raise to hit to like wound him. So that did effectively nothing. You hit him hard, and it doesn't seem to shake him at all. And then it's up to Cyrus.
We're getting ganging up bonuses because both Cyrus and Johnathan are tabulating. Jacob has an issue shooting into melee in this small space when 2 people are effectively blocking this demon pus child.
Oh, good. I wonder if my Grim Servant hindrance will finally kick in.
Oh, boy.
We'll see.
I don't know what that is.
Well, I'll let you know if it comes up. Don't worry.
So I don't know what the gang up bonus is. If it's +1, +2.
Sorry.
It's probably a
like
+1.
+2, +4 is the way the system works.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Ganging up 101.
It
might be on the cheat sheet too. Now that I'm flipping through the book.
+1 to all attackers fighting. Each additional adjacent foe adds +1
to a max of +4. Yeah.
So you would get a +1 because right now, I assume like other people haven't attacked him yet, so it's a plus whatever plus whoever's already attacking. So right now he has 1. I don't know where my other dog went. Are you still thinking, John? Or no, wait, Cyrus is the one going. Other John.
Oh, so I'm up. Oh, so okay. That's what I was looking up was if there's any benefit to me trying to like grapple this thing, and the distracted hero subtracts 2. Okay, so I can't. So there's really no like tactical benefit to grappling this thing in a way that opens it up for.
Well, it makes them entangled.
Yeah, which doesn't seem to.
I mean,
like, that distracts them. It looks like they can't move and they're distracted. Which distracted, vulnerable by tests and powers or creature.
Well, if you get a raise, then you you bind them, which means they also are vulnerable and cannot make physical actions other than try to break free. So it's really about, can you get a raise?
Okay, well maybe that's good enough to keep it from attacking after, huh?
I mean, if you otherwise it like.
I know I'm thinking about this too much, but all right, I'll just try to stab it again. Let's just try to get some. Let's just see.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna give stabbing another try. It's a D8. We're fighting, and we're fighting
+2, or is it +1? Because there's 2 of them now fighting. Okay.
It's each additional, so.
Wow, is that a? Nope, that's a 1 and a 2. Nope, 2. 2's my highest. Or you said +1, so that doesn't matter. I miss anyway.
Ugh, all right, you swing. You're still you were like in a nightmare haze, and you're like, oh,
is this real? Is anything real?
Like, you're not totally on balance.
Ah!
Yeah. Then it's to Jesse.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna hold up one of my revolvers, and you're gonna see kind of like the filigree and everything on it start to glow like a yellowish light. Hopefully, that's gonna be. Damn it! So I was gonna. So I'm not gonna metagame it. So I was gonna multi-action, which means I get a -2 on both actions. And because of that, I rolled a 5, which means I only get a 3 on my faith check to cast Smite.
Yeah, I would use a Benny.
Ooh, I get bennies. That's right. I'm going to use a Benny.
You get 3 bennies.
Yeah, I'm going to use one of my bennies.
Okay.
Which
you can reroll trait, recover from shaken, reroll damage, regain power points, draw a new action card.
All right, so I guess I'm going to re-roll then. Well, that's a 2 and a 1. So,
okay.
So like the light starts to come up and then it like fades away from the revolver.
Okay. And
I look at it and I'm like, God damned. And then I'll like turn again and just go to fire
shoot. Okay.
At the kid. Yeah. Oh, I deserve that because that's a 2.
Oh God. Okay. You fire, bang, and it dodges. That one, it just like quit. You see it like it telegraphs it and does the movie like, oh, your tracking shot,
yeah.
Bang. Nope, didn't hit him. Lester, got to do something. This thing is whipping your asses way worse than last time.
So can I? It's the same for me, so it doesn't matter. But would it be fighting or athletics? I want to grab this kid and throw it out the window. Like this is not the place to try to.
You want to defenestrate a child?
Well, the window's open.
I think to.
Would it be like a grapple this turn and a throw next turn or something like that?
Yeah, I think you would have to have him. I would say yes. You have to grapple him, then throw him.
Well, could he multi-action with the penalty?
No, because unless you think succeeded anything all night. I'm
sure, if he wants to try that with that -2 on both, he can try all day long. But I
think he will have to try all day long in order.
Is grappling like a separate?
It's athletics versus athletics.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try to do that. Then.
Okay.
Fuck it, right? Like this is a bad deal, and people are gonna come in here, and yeah,
Yeah, it's not great.
I rolled a pair of 3s again. I'm spending a Benny.
Okay.
And I'm getting all new dice. Fuck that. Then I got a 4.
All right, let's see what.
It's not a 3.
Well, it isn't a contested, and he rolls d6s. So he got a 4 and a 3, which means you matched, right?
Yes.
So yeah, you have him grappled and he's distracted.
Come here, you little fucker! and I yoke up this little kid. And he's like squirming, and I'm like trying to get him over towards the window so I can push him out.
So Neil, what does the kid say when it gets grappled? Does it say anything?
I think he might. I think he's just screaming. Then I was trying to think if there was a funny. I was literally thinking like, is there a doll movie where there's like a funny?
Maybe there's like a scream you can do in the voice to just further shatter our psyches. Nope. Gross.
Gross.
It's like trying to tear off your face.
Oh boy.
Get out! Get out!
So while Lester has him grappled, he is vulnerable. So that means we have a +2.
He's not vulnerable because he's only bound. Huh? He's not grappled.
Oh, he's okay.
He's distracted.
That's what I was trying to figure out before.
Yeah.
You need a raise to get them like fully.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
I think he's just distracted. I think was not the best. What did it say? Distracted is just the hero subtracts 2 from all trait rolls.
Oh, with a rate he's bound. Okay, yeah. Well, no, so he's entangled. So he can't move and he's distracted. So yeah.
But I just don't understand why it says that subtracts 2 from all trait rolls. Because I'm like,
what is that?
Like a trait isn't what?
Like there's skills and attributes, right?
I'm guessing it's all rolls and all
rolls.
Yeah. Oh, could be. Okay, so sure.
Yeah, I'm guessing instead of just saying attribute and skill, it just says trait.
Yeah. It is. So he does have a -2 to everything then. So
okay,
nice.
But that -2 is going to be to him. I don't know, trying to bite Lester's face off. So he's just going to roll a fighting. Right? No one else is left to go. Right? So. And it's
all right. Give me all the 3s this time.
That sounds like a couple of raises.
5 and a 1. So I got a 5. -2 though is a 3.
A 3 is not going to hit me, sir. I think my parry is 5.
Okay, well, we've proved that the Chucky movies are wrong. You're like just holding it. He's like, and you're like, you're short. What are you fucking gonna do? I'm just holding you at arm's length, asshole. New deck. Let's see what happens.
New deck. Who's this?
Yes.
I really wish Roll20 were better.
That's what I want. Everybody else uses this damn thing.
I know. It sucks, but
8 club.
Finally, John doesn't have to get another 7 cards dealt to him.
Yeah. We got all clubs this time.
Oh, we all clubs so far? Come on, Neri.
Oh,
sorry.
I feel really bad.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, that wipes out that -2, and you can go whenever you want.
Yes. So the Joker is he gets pissed, and he's just going to attack. He's going to do the same thing though. He's still.
I would get pissed too if an adult held me up at arm's length and laughed in my face.
Yeah. We're just gonna try to bite your face off. Zombie style.
Have we tried showing this thing our badges?
He's still. Now you're just holding him further away because he rolled 2s.
Just stop it. Stop it.
Then it's Cyrus.
Okay, I'd like to participate in this grapple to throw out the window situation and like lean in and push Lester and the child to the window so that we can push him out the window. That was
don't push me out the window.
Not you. Don't worry.
Like style. One of you by the feet, one of you by the hands, and like, awesome.
That's what I would like to see happen.
I think if he's entangled and you could throw, and I think I would just give you it would be a +2 to yours or a -2 to his defense, his athletic. I'll say it's a +2 to yours versus me rolling the minus, but if you want to, it'll be a contested athletics. He'll still be pushing. He'll be fighting against you too, but he does have that penalty.
Yeah. All right, so
and his athletics is substandard. Okay. I thought it was higher. He has a D10 strength and only a fucking D6 athletics. Get out of here.
I got my fresh D10 athletics.
Oh, you're definitely gonna throw him out that window.
All right, so I got a 9 on my D10. That's the highest.
He got a 3, so that's a raise, right? No.
Yeah.
What's a raise?
I think so.
It would be 8, right? Or no, a raise would be 4 plus his what you would have needed. So
every 4 points anything over the target number.
Yeah, okay. The target was a 3, so you also raise.
What kind
so I'm going to say
knife into him. While I shove him out the window.
How? I'll let you roll an attack for it. Yeah.
So while I don't want to lose the whole.
If you grab him, and you can either. So here's your option: you can either try to stab him with an actual roll, or the raise gets you throwing him further than you normally would. So instead of just right out the window, like 10, 15 feet, you fucking
lawn dart. I shot him in the chest twice, and he was okay. So
we don't want him in the car with us.
Yeah, I want him. Problem. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, he's out that window. It's just, do you want him right outside that window, or do you want to actually chuck him?
Cyrus and Lester put some distance between us and the little baby demon child.
Sure, it does the typical horror movie thing. You grab him from Lester.
Let's do this.
And really you fucking throw him hard, and he does that hit the ground thunk, and then rolls a little bit, but then slides back up and is on all fours.
All right, now what the hell was that?
You guys are fun.
Cyrus closes the window.
Yeah, you didn't. I was gonna.
Yeah.
Well, the window's broken. One of them he jumped through. So, I guess I could have scrambled through, but we'll say scrambled.
No,
through.
don't close it yet.
Close the window.
Oh,
You're.
I was gonna jump out the window.
Well, I mean, is the window closable or no? I don't remember if we broke it.
It is. Nah, I said he jumped through the window, so I'm going to say it's broken.
Oh, okay. Actually. Yeah. All right. So I just kind of put it up so the frame is closed and there's just a hole there still. Oh, all right. Well, what the fuck was that?
It's a demon child.
All right, we kind of have to. Do we have to go out there? We kind of have to go out there. I think.
You're still in combat, so yeah. It's.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I shouldn't have started talking.
Well, no, talking's a few sentences is fine, but other than that, that thing's gonna start scrambling right back towards you. So I'm just gonna let you know. As you're saying it, Jacob is like, "Oh fuck, that thing is whatever you're thinking it's doing."
I'm going out the window. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm following the baby out the window.
Okay.
Whoa.
Do you need an athletics check or something?
The window's broken now.
Window's broken.
And
all right, cool.
And it's not standing right there. So yeah, you climb out the window. I'll say that's just the movement action, right? And then yeah.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I will, with all concentration. Where'd my mouse go? I will. Yes. So I'm actually gonna when I pull out the I kind of concentrate on the revolver and just say from the sky huge hailstones each weighing about 100 pounds fell on people and they cursed God on account of the plague of hail because the plague was so terrible. and like the light like begins to glow up in the weapon, and hopefully, dear God, I can get it. That's a 4. Just barely made it. Smite.
It's like it like fades for 1 second. Ooh, ah! God's
Just
like, pray harder.
With you.
Yeah. So you're no other action, just charging up.
No, that's I'm all concentrating on all
right,
juicing up my revolver.
Smite, be ready.
Yes,
and it's Lester.
Fuck. I was gonna throw the bed up a gun against the window to keep the thing out, and then Jacob climbed out the window. So now, fuck. So I'm like, all right. He pulls out the pistol, draws a bead, and I'm gonna aim for this round. Because I need all the help that I could get.
All right. Johnathan is up next. It's about 15 feet away. It's getting ready to scramble back toward, Jacob now.
I can get it. I can get there to him, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I will. I'm gonna tuck my tomahawk back into my belt and run up to him, and I'm gonna kick him twice.
Ooh. Okay. Roll them dice.
Yeah. I forget how to do this every time.
He has a parry 6, so
yeah.
That is your target.
Okay. The first one missed, and I'm at -1 because I've got +1 to unarmed attack. There's a 10.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
Go for the balls.
Wait, it was a 10 or a 9?
It's a 9.
Yeah. So no raise, so you don't get the extra damage from it, but you do get to roll and it does explode. So,
all right, and then come on, we need some damage here. 5 damage.
No. Well, I mean, it's like movie style. Kick it in the chest again or in the face, and it just looks at you. Nothing.
Yep. Got it. But I'm here.
Not hard enough. Or not smiteful enough, I guess, because I think maybe that's how you guys. By the way, this thing is like a actual enemy, so it has 3 wounds, so it's.
Yeah.
This is gonna be you're like 10 rounds, we can take it. We'll find out because
definitely pretty evident.
Looking tough now, so because that was round 3, so let's deal again.
Can you reshuffle because the Joker came out?
Oh, sure. Ooh, I'm gonna see it. Can I? Is that helpful? No, it is not helpful. Of course, it's not helpful. All right, deck is shuffled.
Cool. I mean, we could always have someone just do the deck and then post them in the chat too. If this
I know. I should probably just be doing that. That's what I probably should be doing. All right.
I got 4 diamonds. I'll need another card, sir.
The problem isn't even like the program itself, it's that I can't, it doesn't accurately recognize when I'm scrolling between the little widgets. Was that good? Did you get? Okay.
Yeah, I got a 7 of spade.
Well, he's gonna get to attack, and Johnathan.
Neri with the ace.
Oh wait, you did get an ace.
Got a nice club.
Cyrus goes first.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my bow and arrow and shoot out the window at it.
Okay.
Both of those things are very important to that.
Yeah. I can't have one without the other. It's not going to do shit. All right, so let me go ahead and do shooting. That's right. Right? Yeah, shooting.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it seems to be the idea is you're looking for explosions. That's what you want.
Basically,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
We need some pretty massive explosions to do any damage to this guy.
All right. That's nope. I miss. That's a 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
Then I jump out the window. I have to get that arrow. Hold on 1 second.
I only have the one.
I have one. I only have a bow and an arrow. That's it.
Can I at least do that? Like, so I shoot the arrow out the window. I miss, and then I want to jump out to support Jacob. Yeah.
You can jump out. Although Johnathan is right up on him, and it's gonna start taking swings. It's incredibly strong, so let's see what happens. Although its fighting is still just a D8. So. Wait, is that right? It's a D8, right? I was like, I was pretty sure that's what I've been rolling, and I wanted to double check to not screw you guys over.
We appreciate it. Yay.
Ooh, 5.
Is that its total?
I'm trying to see. Is there any bonuses?
Damn demon child bonuses.
I don't see any bonuses, so I think no. I think it's just I don't think it has any bonuses, so 5.
All right, parry 6.
Okay. You do some martial arts maneuvers. Nice. Slap it out of you deflect that blow. Then it's going to be the Jack of Clubs. Jacob.
That's me. So I'm going to take both pistols, both revolvers, one of them shining with like a golden light now, though. And he said, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels." All the rolls. Oh, I got one explosion over here. So that's going to be... that's a 10 on the... 11 on the offhand. Or no, actually, just 10. Sorry. 10 on the offhand, 7 on the main hand.
Okay.
And then I got explosion. So that is 6, 7, 8, 9... 14, 15, 16, 17 damage on the main hand.
Nice.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Oh, actually, sorry, 18 because it's 2d6 plus 1. So 18 damage on the main hand. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the offhand.
Nice.
Okay.
No raises, unfortunately. But...
Oh, that wasn't any, was it? You had an 11, right? You said? Yes, you already had a 12.
I had a 10 and a 7.
I have 10 and a 7, yeah. So it is
so both passes parry. But
it doesn't the one doesn't pass the toughness, but the one does. The one that does 11 damage. It was 18 and 11. Oh, wait, 18 and 11. Okay.
18 damage and 11 damage, yeah.
Oh, well, 18 damage would be because you hit. There's no parry. You can't parry bullets. You just get shot.
Oh, it's true. Right,
it's
tell that to Neo.
That's right. I think there is a power that lets you do it, but so 18, his toughness is 8, so that's 12, 16, so that's 2 raises there. And then you said an 11.
Actually, if it's going off the base 4 then and not his parry, I do have a raise on the offhand.
No, it's based off his toughness.
Off his tough. Gotcha, yeah. Well, that's just the damage, right? That's just the damage reduction.
The hit and the damage are two different
things. It's his threshold to do damage.
Oh,
gotcha. If he didn't get an 8, he would do no damage. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So 8 plus any 4s, right? So that's
right. Yeah.
3 wounds, right? Which would kill him, but Benny's, I believe, soak wounds. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to use. Oh, and he got a Joker. Although, do Jokers give you a Benny anymore? Because I thought they don't. Okay, so they don't give you a Benny anymore. So you fire. And for a split second, like in the muzzle flash and smoke, you get a vision of you just hitting it right between the eyes. His head fucking explodes out the back, and he drops to the ground like last time. But then all of a sudden, it seems like it saw that vision and then jerks its head right at the last second and survive. It does. You miss just barely by a fraction. I'm going to bend the rules there because I don't know if I just shoot. Like the soak makes no sense. Like you just shoot him and he's like, I'm not wounded. So yeah, I'm going to say he just doesn't actually get hit by those but he has no bennies remaining.
Yeah. So yeah, he had a nice big grain on his face.
That would have been awesome though, because you would have you would have downed him right there. But now it's Johnathan. Oh wait, no, John.
Which John?
Okay. Lester.
All right, so I'm aiming, which actually doesn't give me any sort of a bonus, but eliminates called shot penalties, range penalties, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
If he's within 12 yards and there's no range penalty,
he's within 12 yards. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm just going to go for the head then.
Okay.
It's -4 to hit him in the head, but I get a +4 for the aim, so
sure.
It's extra damage if I can get him.
Go for it.
Oh, I rolled a 6.
Uh-oh.
And a 5. That's an 11 to hit.
Explodies.
I mean, that definitely hits. No extra damage. Actually, wait. His target to hit would just be the 4, right? Isn't it a 4?
Yeah. No.
It's not his toughness. It's not his parry, right? Isn't it just against a 4 to shoot?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I think you can only parry melee.
Probably. Does it have to beat the toughness then? Is that what it is?
Just a 4?
Well, you have to hit, and then the damage has to beat toughness.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have to beat so your shot has to make that 4.
Okay, so then that's
and
a raise.
Damage has to
There are 2 raises then, right? Because I got an 11.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a +2 damage.
Just one raise.
The headshot's +5.
Wait, 4 to 8. Yeah, it's only 1. Yeah, so it's 1 damage for the raise because it's 12 would be a raise. Nice. 2 raises.
12.
So it's 4, 8, 12. Yeah. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and the headshot is a +5. I'm just double checking that that's the case.
God damn.
+4 damage. +4 damage to the attacker's total. So +2 from you, +4 for that. So I'm at +6. Ooh, that one's a 6. 7. So 7 and 6, 13.
Okay. His toughness is 8, so that is a 1 success and a raise. So he has 2 wounds. You shoot him in the head, and it goes through his cheek, sort of behind, under an eye, and kind of blows out the back. And he definitely looks shake. He's not mechanically shaken. He kind of stumbles a bit and is definitely taken aback and definitely wounded.
Take that, demon spawn!
Then we have Johnathan.
We're gonna go for the 2-hit combo again. Let's see how this goes. That's a no.
Bummer.
And an 8 to hit.
There we go.
Oh, that hits. His parry is 6.
And 7 damage.
Again.
Yeah.
You again get a good punch straight. You do I'm
sorry. 9 damage. I have +2 from smite.
Oh, okay. With 9 damage, how I don't know how graphic. No, he just got shot, is staggered. You kick, and he sort of dodges one, but you do that like cool, or you could narrate it. What do you do? Why don't you narrate it? Why am I narrating?
Yeah.
You missed the first kick, but then the second one actually does kill it. So you hit. That's the third wound. He's done.
Nice.
So this is how you kill him.
Like we've been dancing around, like he's tried to hit me, I'm trying to hit him, nothing's really worked, and he gets hit, starts to stagger, and he goes to kick once and misses, and just follows through and like gets some airtime and like lands it right, like his boot into the like the pointy part right in. Oh.
Yeah, and it's right near where he got shot, so there's some extra hole. There's some extra cave back there to mash. Yeah, exactly. Your foot kind of like Dead Alive style or whatever. That there was a ridiculous I don't know. There was some preacher movie where maybe it was just Dead Alive where the preacher's like I kick ass for the Lord, and he's like punches through a guy's head and shit. You kick basically almost through its head, and it falls to the ground lifeless again. It has been 5 turns.
Okay.
So you have about 30 seconds before someone at least is going to start knocking on your door.
Fine, we're outside.
It's dead. It's the size of a child.
Correct.
Let's just throw it under the train.
Ooh.
Oh no, are there like bushes near? But we should throw it in the bushes.
I yell out the window. We didn't kill it the last time shooting it. You gotta bless it, Rev. You gotta bless it.
God damn it.
Anyone gives me a notice, or if you have something like religion check, Jesse, that would be.
Oh, I got faith
or occult or faith. Give me a faith or notice for anybody. Everybody, one of the two.
That's a 5.
We got 11 again for notice.
Holy sh!
I got 2.
I am still in the car. I never went out. I was aiming out the window.
Yep. The 11 is definitely a high enough. That's with a raise. You recognize that it seemed like it was taunting you when it said you didn't give it a proper burial. And I would say, Jacob, if that information was relayed in some way, also with faith, a proper burial means being buried in hallowed ground. Also, Lester, if you are made aware of that, the ground couldn't have been hollowed if it crawled out of the ground previous. So, and you didn't bury it at all. You burned it, so.
Yeah.
There's also no hallowed ground unless Jacob blesses some ground. However that works. I don't know how you actually make a hallowed ground in real life.
I did not take sanctuary, unfortunately.
So
but just as a priest, right? Like you could say the words in Latin and consecrate. Like holy water is just them going oogie oogie boogie boogie boogie, and it's holy water now, right? Like that's how it works.
I hope that's exactly how they do it, though. That's
I don't know.
Sure
I think
word for word,
pretty spot on. I think.
Yeah, I think there is some process for it, and there's like a consecrate ground process, but I don't know what it is. I would say if you get a faith roll, you could do that, but again, you now have like 15 seconds to do something.
Well, I mean, if we hide the body right now, we deal with whatever. Like if we can just pass these people off and tell them, hey, yeah, it was a coyote outside and we took care of it. And then like we can. I'm assuming the train's going to be here at least for another hour or so. Like we can just deal with it.
Are you all right in there? I heard a gunshot.
Oh yeah, hold on for just 1 second. And he waves at the window and then opens up and like takes up the whole like door frame, right? Like Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're moving the body.
Yeah, there was a coyote or there was something I seen outside. Then like he was trying to get into the train. I just like he still has the pistol in the same. He's like, just trying to scare it away.
Let's see what happens, because this is just a normal fellow. It's let's say it's just like a middle-aged guy. Doesn't look particularly like badass or anything. So I'm gonna say he's gonna have a D4 notice. I don't know, maybe he's a little perceptive, just to see if he notices anything while you're trying to deflect. And he's not even a hero or anything. Oh my god, he got a 4. Again.
What are you looking? This is my room. Don't be looking in here.
He got a 6. He's like, yeah, what? You shoot the window out? You're gonna have to pay for that.
Oh, yeah, it banged into the window. I didn't know what to do.
I don't know. It's not my I gotta go get the attendant. And he runs off to go get the attendant.
God, you just he closes the door and he runs back to the window. He's like, hurry up. They're going to get the attendant.
We hit it. We hit the thing.
All right, Cyrus and Johnathan, this is going to sound like a really dumb idea, but do we want to take this body on board with us so that we can then find a proper burial ground for it once we get into town? With the possibility that we might have to put another bullet in its head if it ever does resurrect?
I mean, yes. Cyrus picks it up and starts trucking it back towards the train.
Is there a way to like tie it up that
I've got 40 feet of rope in my pack. We'll tie this motherfucker right up.
I mean, sure, you could, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's dead, so you could tie it up. The question is, yes, yeah.
Also, we got those handcuffs and that ball gag. We're good to go. We don't have handcuffs in a ball
just
gag.
out of character. The handcuffs I understand. The ball gag?
I will admit I misspoke when I said it first, and I just went with it. I just meant regular gag. You see it all the time in the Western movies, the gag. I said it, and I stayed with it.
Sure you did. That's
on me.
That's all I needed.
Is this thing gonna become your gimp in the trunk?
No.
I think we also just got an insight into John.
Yeah.
Because when he sees gag, he immediately just goes, "Oh yeah, ball gag."
I add a ball. Why is there no ball on that gag?
Right.
Doesn't make any sense. That lady was tied to the train tracks with just like
clearly a typo.
How else do you gag someone?
Unprofessional bullshit.
I got a rope. We'll tie it up. There's definitely no ball gag in my bag.
The lady doth protest too much.
Okay, what are you going to do with the body? Presumably a train attendant, like not a conductor, whatever the other, I don't know. What are they called?
A storage unit, right? Some sort of storage underneath one of the bunks.
Sure.
Yeah. Shove it in a chest.
Yeah, there's storage. Yeah, there's like drawers under the bed.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, it is a child. It's a child-sized child, so it can fit in one of these drawers. It'll fit right. It'll fit right in this drawer right here. This is not a problem.
Right. Plus, it's dead, so we can just fold it up anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Just fold it up.
I mean, it is.
We do it
less. It seems like slightly less. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
until like
kind
it wakes up again.
I mean, Johnathan took a chunk out of it anyway, so it's already less than normal.
Yeah.
A big hole in its face too. I mean, there's less stuff.
Yeah. You hear a knocking. Excuse me, sir. Sirs, gentlemen, would you open up, please? I've heard there's been some kind of commotion.
Don't you open that door? There's glass all over this car. We got cleaning this up. Hold on. Put the leg up on the thing.
You hear keys rattling.
Sit on it and make sure it's.
We're both sitting on it, crossing our legs, like
When they sit on it, I open up the door before he has to open it.
Okay, what's going on in here? I've heard there were gunshots, and this window's broken. What the hell's going on in here?
Something attacked the train. As you can see, the glass is all broken inside of the carriage. I took a shot. It looked like something was attacking. I heard while traveling that there are some strange things that could be found in the waste here, traveling from place to place. You've heard, right? You travel the rails. You're a conductor yourself, right? You ever see anything strange?
You notice he gets a little. Actually, give me a notice check.
All right.
You'll get some info even if you fail, but
that's 6 again, and another 11.
Yeah, Jonathan's going to go ahead and take out the journal and start writing stuff down.
He looks
completely ignoring everybody.
Write something good.
He looks like he's definitely maybe seen something, supernatural type things. And he gets like a little bead of sweat on his brow, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but this is, you know what? Look, must have been like a coyote or something, right? I mean, out here, maybe they're starving, they're desperate. They'll do anything. But look, just don't give us any more trouble, and don't fire off any more of those guns. You come and get us, just get back in here. Don't risk any of these other passengers' lives, and I won't make you pay for that window if we just keep things quiet until we fix this train. We don't want people panicked.
Honestly, sir, that's my friend here. He kind of got a little bit spooked. I told him it was probably a coyote or something, and some kind of mountain lion, but he was seeing ghosts out there. So,
just don't say that. Don't.
Oh yeah, that's that thing.
We don't want to call it. We don't want any bad mojo around these parts, okay?
Hey, you know what? Yeah, you know what? If you want, I can come around. I can give the train a little bit of blessing. Make sure that we got a protection from the Almighty up there.
I just turn and look at you like you motherfucker.
he kind of grins a little. He's like, I think that would be best. It would be nice to have someone a man of the cloth telling these people just how God is protecting this train. And, I think it would really settle people down after what they've heard. So, yeah, could you come with me? Well, let's just go around, and I think it would make people feel better. Don't you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. There's nothing more settling than the Spirit of the Lord.
He's like, do you need any things? Do you need I don't know, blessings stuff or holy water things, whatever you need. Come on, let's go.
I know, but you know what? I'm gonna just real quick, and he takes his pistols out and puts them on the bed. Takes the holsters off, put those. Takes the ammo belt off, puts that. He's like, I think this will make be a little bit more settling.
Yeah, you got it covered.
Smart move. Smart man. Let's go. Come on, Reverend. Let's go. And he's very excited.
I am not.
Yeah, so he has you going and blessing the cabins and the cabins for the next couple cars and telling people that you just saw a coyote, and they're like, oh my god, a coyote. And then guys are all like, yeah, I would have taken a shot too. And oh man, I
make up random Latin words.
So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definite priest, Jacob Chevalier.
Right, yeah.
says, yeah, this thing. In regards to that thing. Definite priest, Jacob Chevalier.
Yep.
Yeah, if you don't do anything else, the train does.
Luckily, I'm wearing black. Nobody can see the blood splatter.
Oh, there you go. Bonus.
Yep.
The train does. The rest of the night seems nothing crazy happens. The train does get fixed in the morning, and you pull into Cheyenne. It'd actually be sort of afternoon, late afternoon, mid-afternoon, most likely. On the next, so it would have been, the trip was you're supposed to get there on a Tuesday, so let's say it's Thursday at noon.
And when is the show?
It's multiple nights, so it's like Thursday, Friday. Well, he was there all week, so let's say it was like Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Sunday is like matinee only, then out of town at night.
Yep.
That's the current schedule for the shows.
Okay.
And you have a body of a demon child thing, so.
Well, gentlemen, I suggest we go find a church first, and then go buy us some tickets to a show.
I believe that we have the tickets for the show already.
There'll be a will. Yeah, your name will be at will call on any of the nights as like a VIP. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to
probably call it there?
Yeah.
I think so. Cool.
All right.
Someone help me carry this chest full of a dead child.
A dead demon puss.
Sir, would you like some help? Nope, we're good.
We got this one. Don't trouble yourself.
Oh, the baggage kid comes up. He's like, "Oh, let me take that for you."
All right, cool. Well, it was fun to get back to it. I guess it was a little clunky trying to get back.
I feel like it was still less clunky than half the other times, or the other 2 times. Right. Sorry. Half the other times is 1 time, but I thought it actually went pretty well.
Steady improvement. That's what we're looking at. It's good.
Still a good ratio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're gonna nail it the next time.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thanks everybody for checking it out. We have our Patreon up if you want to throw a couple of bucks at us that way. Jim, you got a podcast thing happening, right? We want to plug pluggable stuff.
Yeah, we've my brother and I do a podcast. We're getting ready to start back up for this first half of the year. We do 2 seasons a year, about 9 episodes this year. So it's the Dapper Meeple. It is board gaming, tabletop games. A lot of us bullshitting about what's going on in the community. So yeah, definitely if you're interested, have a look. And you can just find it anywhere. Google Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much anywhere you can find podcasts.
Cool. I wrote a note so I can go back and add that to the show notes.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Yep. Neil, are you like doing 14 other podcasts? Or?
Well, technically, depends on when this releases, but I guess in the back queue, it's probably less exciting. But theoretically, I'm doing another season of Is Love Blind? ? Starting February 14th. Or 15th is when the new season comes out. It's in Charlotte, North Carolina, a place I'm very familiar with. So I think that would be really hilarious. So my friend Shelly and I, hopefully we'll be doing another season. Probably the goal is they release on Fridays, so we're going to hope to have it up by like Saturday or Sunday each, sort of a couple episodes. So it will be more timely than our previous releases. And that's anywhere podcasts are found. I don't think I'm going to do a website at this point. So Spotify, Google, iTunes. Oh, Google Podcast is going away, right? So Is Love Blind season 2 that's covering season 4 of the show? I don't know. Something like that. 5. I don't know. Whatever. I lose track.
They'll figure it out. All right, Jesse and John are here, so cool.
I got nothing else.
There's no better compliment than, and they're here too. What the hell?
Happy to be somewhere. Happy to be here.
They don't have anything to plug. I mean, they're here.
Listen,
we love them.
I've ran my own podcast before. I'd much rather just do it on Legends of Tabletop, where John has to do all the work.
That's right. That's right.
Bastards.
It's a lot easier. So much easier.
Right.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks everybody. We'll catch you next time.
Peace.
Later, guys.